There is an animal that can glance at a screen for a fraction of a second, faster than you could even read it, and remember exactly what it saw. It can do this better than any human alive. Scientists have tested it against the brightest people they could find, and the animal wins. Every single time. It is not a machine. It is a living creature. And it is just one of the remarkable minds we are about to meet. We like to believe that intelligence belongs to us alone, that we are the only ones who think, plan, remember, and understand. We are wrong. All around us, other minds are solving problems, using tools, recognizing themselves, and even holding grudges in ways that look unsettlingly familiar. These are the smartest animals on Earth, and we are counting down to a mind that comes closer to our own than any other on the planet. Number 10. The squirrel. We see them every day and rarely think twice, but the squirrel is hiding a surprisingly sharp mind. A single squirrel can bury thousands of nuts across an entire area and then remember where a huge number of them are, months later, using nothing but memory and landmarks. And it gets craftier. When a squirrel suspects it is being watched by a thief, it will pretend to bury a nut in one place while secretly keeping it and hiding the real one somewhere else entirely. It lies, it deceives, all to protect its food, and that is only the beginning of what animal minds can do. Number 9. The honeybee. Its brain is smaller than a grain of sand, and yet it can do things we once believed only large-brained animals could. Honeybees can count. They can understand the concept of zero, an idea so advanced that human children do not grasp it until they are several years old. And when a bee finds food, it returns to the hive and performs a precise dance, a kind of symbolic language that tells the others the exact direction and distance to fly. A creature this small, communicating through dance and understanding nothing as a number. Intelligence, it turns out, does not require a big brain. Number 8. The rat. Often seen as a pest, the rat is in fact one of the most intelligent and emotional small animals on the planet. In experiments, when one rat was trapped, a free rat would work to figure out how to release it, choosing to help a companion in distress. Rats appear to feel empathy. They seem to know when they do not know something, a sign of awareness about their own minds. And they can learn complex mazes and tasks with remarkable speed. Beneath that small, twitching face is a creature that thinks, learns, and even seems to care. Number 7. The pig. Pigs may be smarter than dogs, and some researchers believe smarter than a human toddler. They have excellent memories, can learn their own names, and understand simple emotions, but here's the part that stuns most people. Pigs have been trained to play simple video games using their snouts to move a joystick and guide a cursor toward a target on a screen, understanding the connection between their actions and what happens in the game. An animal we rarely respect, quietly outperforming animals we adore. Number 6. The dog. We have lived beside dogs for thousands of years, but we still underestimate them. One border collie named Chaser learned the names of over 1,000 different objects and could fetch the correct one on command every time. Even more impressive, dogs can read us. They follow human pointing and human gaze to find hidden food, something even our closest animal relatives struggle to do. They evolved over thousands of years to understand us. The animal sleeping at your feet may understand you far better than you ever realized. Number 5. The African gray parrot. These birds do not just mimic human speech. The most famous of them, a parrot named Alex, appeared to actually understand it. Alex could identify colors, shapes, and materials, count small numbers of objects, and answer real questions out loud. He even seemed to grasp the idea of zero and could tell a researcher when two objects were the same or different. His very last words to his trainer the night before he died were reportedly, "You be good. I love you." A bird using language not to copy us, but to speak to us. Number 4. The orca, or killer whale. Orcas have some of the largest and most complex brains of any animal on Earth, and they do not just survive. They have culture. Different orca families speak in different dialects, sounds passed down through generations like languages. They invent hunting techniques, such as working together to create a wave that washes a seal right off the ice. And then they teach those techniques to their young, knowledge passed from parent to child across generations. That is not just instinct, that is the beginning of tradition. Number 3, the bottlenose dolphin. Dolphins are one of the very few animals that can recognize themselves in a mirror, understanding that the reflection is them, a sign of true self-awareness that most animals completely lack. They give each other names. Each dolphin develops its own signature whistle, a unique sound that identifies it, and other dolphins will call out that specific whistle to get its attention. They solve complex problems, use tools, and form deep social bonds. In the ocean, an entire society of self-aware minds is calling each other by name in a language we are only beginning to understand. Number 2, the crow. This is where intelligence becomes almost frightening. Crows and their relatives can do things we once thought only humans and apes could manage. They make their own tools, bending wire into hooks to reach food. They can solve complex multi-step puzzles, figuring out that they must complete one task to unlock the next. They plan for the future, and perhaps most chillingly, they never forget a face. A crow can remember a human who once threatened it, hold a grudge for years, and even teach its young to recognize and harass that same person. A bird that remembers your face and tells its children to hate you. Number 1, the animal we began with, the mind that comes closer to our own than any other on Earth, the chimpanzee. We share almost 99% of our DNA with them. They make and use tools, passing these skills down through their families like traditions. They form alliances, settle disputes, comfort one another in grief, and even wage organized conflict. But remember the test from the very beginning. At a research center, a chimpanzee named Ayumu was shown numbers that flashed onto a screen for less than a second, then vanished. His task was to remember their exact order. Against the best human competitors, Ayumu won again and again. In that one ability, raw, lightning-fast memory, a chimpanzee is simply better than us. We are not as alone in our intelligence as we like to believe. We are simply one mind among many. And some of the others are watching us, thinking far more than we ever imagined. For so long, we believed the line between human and animal was a wall. The closer we look, the more that wall begins to disappear. These creatures think, remember, plan, and feel in a world far richer than we ever gave them credit for. But intelligence is not the only thing we get wrong about animals. We are also wrong about which ones are truly dangerous. Because the deadliest animal to humans is not the shark, the lion, or the snake. It is something you could hold in the palm of your hand. And that is a story for another time.